Hello, hello. Now will it let me go live on Instagram? Come on, Instagram. Oh, we did it. We did it, y'all. We did it. Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Live with Heather Vickery. I am, in fact, Heather Vickery, and I'm so excited to be here with you, to be sharing space with you, to connect with you. For those of you who don't know who I am a transformational success coach, and my work centers around helping you build a foundation of liking, loving, trusting yourself, hearing yourself, believing yourself, building a foundation of worthiness and enoughness from the inside out. Instead of going out into the world and looking for all of the answers to solve all of your problems and to fix you, because you don't need to be fixed, my job is to help you find all of that inside by hearing yourself, trusting yourself, recognizing your intuition, living into your most aligned self. Also, I have a brand new office space, which I love. And you can kind of hear the dog barking. So if you hear the dog barking, forgive me. I'm sorry, but I'm super glad to have all of you here with us today. I'm also navigating Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, everywhere. So if you have comments, just bear with me. We're going to talk about all of them. I'm going to catch all of them. So welcome, 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 welcome. I don't know where you are in the world, but I am in Chicago and it's a little bit of a heat wave today. I think it's 24 degrees, considering the fact that it was negative degrees on Tuesday and the kids stayed home from school because it was too damn cold to get to school. I'm kind of enjoying this little bit of heat, but heat. So 24 degrees. I don't know. Where are you? Is it cold, hot? Let me know where you're tuning in from. Where are you? How did you find us? What brings you here today? Why'd you say yes to this? Because you don't even know this. Well, maybe you do. Chris Davis knows. When you said yes to showing up here, you said yes to yourself today. You said yes to giving yourself some time, some focus, some inspiration. And I'm so excited for you that you said yes to yourself today. Before we do anything, I would actually like to take you all through a little bit of a stretch and a breath work. And in honor of my friend Chris Davis, who doesn't particularly love EFT tapping, even though I'm a big fan, we're not going to do EFT tapping today. In fact, I do a lot of EFT tapping. We do it in the Spark Collective. There are some ways to do that are not actual tapping. If tapping is a trigger for you, I've had other clients before, you can always rub those meridian points. If you work with me or if you join the Spark Collective, I'm happy to give you some alternatives. But today, maybe let's do some deep breathing just to be in this space together, to hold space for ourselves and one another. So let's start. I want you to stretch a little, raise up your arms. Oh, roll your neck, your shoulders. Oh, I'm tight today. Anybody else feeling that? I always like to go scrunch everything up, scrunch it up, scrunch it up, scrunch it up, scrunch it up. And release. Yeah, that always feels better. All right, we're going to do a repetition. I do this with my one-on-one clients in order to focus into the space. We're going to do 3 repetitions of what I call a 4-7-8 breath. We're going to breathe in for 4 through our nose, hold for 7 at the top, and release for 8. So I invite you to do it with me. It is a beautiful way to calm yourself, center yourself, all that fun stuff. We're going to go in, hold, release, in, hold, release. Last one in, hold, release. Oh, I don't know about you, but I enjoy that so much. I feel so centered and grounded when I take those big, deep breaths. So I hope you enjoyed it. Come back and revisit that anytime. Anytime you just need to center yourself, to focus, all of that. Come back and do that 478 breath repetition with me. Oh, I see Val. I see Kathy. Glad y'all are here trying to find all the people and all the places on all the platforms. Let me know you're here. Say hi. Send a little emoji. Tell me how you're feeling today. I'm super excited to be here with you. Okay. So, for those of you who have been around for a minute, you know that I love a good certification program. Years ago, I got certified in positive psychology, success coaching, leadership coaching. A couple years ago, I got certified in human design, which has been absolutely game changing for me. Human design has shifted the way I love and care for myself, the way I parent, the way I coach, the way I just live in the world. It's been such a gift. And I also got an NLP certification. I am now doing an extra layer of NLP certification through the Anchored program by Julie Costa. Shout out to Julie because I am loving this so far. It's just taking things to a whole new level. I'm also going to do time sensitivities. We'll do more EFT tapping certifications, all that kind of fun stuff. So, one of the things that we learned in the Anchored program was the importance of setting achievable goals scientifically. So it's that art of creating achievable goals. It's where art and science come together. I do not ever subscribe to hustle mentality. It's not my thing. I don't think it's really healthy for most people, although perhaps that's what lights you up. That's what gets you excited. You want to go, 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 go. Maybe you're a generator in human design and you've just got that motor that's ready to roll. Most of the time, though, a hustle mentality is a really toxic, dangerous approach. So when we come to setting goals, I want them to be achievable. I want you to be able to say yes, to complete the goal, to celebrate it, to be grateful for it, to honor that experience of setting and achieving a goal. And I want to share for a minute the difference between an achievable goal and a state of mind. I find all the time that folks come in and their goal is happiness, joy, acceptance, awareness, whatever. Those, my friends, are a state of mind, a state of being. It's not something that you can create a measurable, achievable outcome for, right? So let me show you what I mean. Let's say that you want to achieve joy. Do me a favor, humor me right now. Just close your eyes, okay? Just close your eyes and picture a time where you were incredibly joyful. Picture it, feel yourself in it. Can you feel it? What was this moment of complete and utter joy for you? Feel into it. Feel what it felt like to be joyful in that moment. Guess what? You've now entered into the state of joy. The thing is about a state is you can enter into that state whenever you want, wherever you want. If you're seeking joy, if you're seeking confidence, if you're seeking to feel accepted or loved or happy, you can step into that state of being, that state of mind, that state of energy anytime by just taking yourself back there in your memory. So we don't want that to be your goal. That's perhaps an outcome of your goal, which is very cool, but it isn't the goal. So when you're setting achievable goals, which I love achievable goals, right? Then there needs to be a metric for measuring success. How will you know? You want to be as specific as possible when you're setting a goal. How will you embody this? I also urge you to always go for a this or better approach. So, for example, if I am growing the Spark Collective to 5,000 or more members, which is absolutely a goal of mine, I can tell you exactly what I want, why I want it, and what my action steps are for creating it. And I break down those measurements for success in small increments, right? It's a certain number of new members per week. That's how we get there. Going on certain podcasts, doing live shows, engaging in all sorts of stuff that don't cost a lot of money not a lot of paid marketing, but just regular, honest connection and communication. How many of those do I want to do a week? Right? I use those as measurements for success to see if I can get closer to achieving this goal, this actionable, achievable outcome. But it's really important to think about why you want the goal, right? What are the resources that you have available to help you achieve the goal? Whether those resources are tangible or intangible, a support system. For me, when it comes to, if I'm talking about the Spark Collective, I have my network of people, I have my newsletter list, I have all of you who are tuning in from wherever you're tuning in from. I have past experiences, I have friends who've done memberships. I have my motivation, my inspiration, my desire. I have Shelby, the most fabulous OBM in the world, to put together all of the systems and to help me keep track of all those KPIs and all of those metrics, right? They can go on and on and on. You want to think about what your resources are. Be really honest about those and be expansive about it. And the reason that I love that so much is because it allows us to think beyond the narrow, think beyond the binary, get creative in new ways to get your goal accomplished. So really sit with those resources. And again, who else do you know that's done something like this? What are their resources? Can you connect with them? Can you show up in conversation with them, collaborate with them, be in community with them, and learn from them? And then I love, love, love having you visualize your success. So visualizing is one of my favorite resources for manifestation. We talk about this a lot in the Manifestation Power Hour, which is a free event that I host the first Friday of every single month. My podcast Was It Chance? Alan and I interviewed Sammy Moog, who I met here on TikTok. Sammy is a manifestation expert and he talks about visualization a lot. His book, Art of Imagination, is that what it is? I think I have it right back here somewhere. Oh, Alchemy of Imagination. Let me grab it. I'll show you guys. Alchemy of Imagination, Sammy's book. This is a really great resource if you want to be doing visualization and manifesting. When you're visualizing, you want to see yourself in the picture, in the moment. So I'll just use the example I've been continuing to use, growing my Spark Collective to 5,000 or more members. What I will close my eyes and do is see myself grabbing my phone and going to the Telegram app into the Spark Collective and seeing the number of members. In fact, when I just did it right now, I could see myself looking at it and it's 5,001 members. So it's this or better, right? Oh my God, that's incredible. How does it feel to be in that after effect? You always want to be in the after effect, but you want to see yourself as part of it, not omniscient, not from a third person perspective, because it takes you out of the narrative. So when you're envisioning and dreaming and creating, you want to be a part of what you're seeing. Super beautiful way to do that. I'm going to check in comments, all of that. I have so much more to share. Somebody said they're happy to be here, but I don't know who they are. Say hi, tell me your name, where are you in from? It's just always so much fun to see all of you here. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like just talking to a camera. I don't like just being on video. I don't care for recording myself without an audience, mostly because I feed off of all of your beautiful energy. And I'm so happy to be here sharing space with you. It's so much fun to do that. So let me know where you're here from. Thanks for saying yes to yourself today. So just a couple of things. I want you to think about achievable outcomes as something you can create a path for before you've gotten there, right? It's this beautiful tapestry of something that you haven't yet done, but you can picture that end result. You can see that final destination, that after effect, and work your way backwards. This is something I help people do on a one-on-one basis. We can call that future pathing. In NLP, we call it future pathing, right? And so I can support you. Lots of people can, and you can do this work on your own as well, into going all the way into the future, creating neural pathways for it to feel like you've done it before, and then you can replicate that behavior. Some things you want to keep in mind with that, though, is you definitely want precision in this dreaming. Setting achievable goals absolutely requires moving away, departing from a landscape of thoughts that are I can't, I shouldn't, I wouldn't, I don't know how, right? You have to move into possibility, and you want to be really clear and precise in what you're dreaming and what you're envisioning. This is a little bit of a space to dwell in the abstract while also being specific and articulating exactly what you're desiring, this or better. You want to make sure that at all costs, these things, these achievable outcomes, these goals align with your value. If they don't align with your core values, your subconscious mind is not going to let you take the action required to achieve this goal or this dream. Make sure that you're making aligned decisions, right? Super important. Again, measuring into or setting metrics for success, super, super important. How will you know when you've got there? What are the individual, check boxes that will take you there? Something really beautiful we can do anytime I work with my one-on-one clients, we can set aside this future pathing, vision planning, goal setting. I call it dreamscaping, right? And we can set those measurable success checkpoints. Super beautiful, wonderful opportunity. And then make sure you're visualizing yourself as much as possible. Visualizing big, 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 beautiful things for yourself, this or better, trusting yourself. Jeanette, hi, gorgeous girl. I miss you too. I'm glad you're here. I love this. I love this work. I love seeing science and manifestation and spirituality and heart-centered work come together for each of us. It's just so exciting and it's so much fun. I invite you all to become a member of the Spark Collective. Some of you already are, those of you that are here, some of you are not. Let me tell you what this is and why I created it. My job, as I said before, is to help you learn to like, love, and trust yourself. And I am on the go. I got 4 kids. I got a business. I got 2 podcasts. I'm writing books, doing all of these things. I don't have a lot of time. I also don't, quite frankly, have a lot of patience. We live in this world where we want things when we want them, right? Instant gratification, quick, 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 quick. Maybe that's not how it should be. Maybe it's not healthy, but it is the reality. It's what we have, right? It's what we know is true. And so I wanted to create something that I would have liked, that's easy to access, that I can go deep into, build community, do all of that if I desire it, or I can just get what I need and want out of it. And from there, I can show up for myself. You can show up for yourself in these small, beautiful, bite-sized ways. It's totally doable and it's really exciting. So the Spark Collective, what you get for $8 a month. Can you believe that I'm doing this for $8 a month? For me, it was just really important to make sure there was equity pricing, that it's available to everyone. Anybody who wants to show up for themselves can do so. That's why I picked $8 a month. A lot of my colleagues and contemporaries have told me that it's a waste of time, that I shouldn't do it, that people won't value it for only $8 a month. And I know that that's not true. The people who are in it love it. And it doesn't have to be expensive to be worthy or valuable. So what you get for your $8 a month is once a month, I drop a really beautiful, beautiful bit of content, either a guided meditation, visualization, EFT tapping, some sort of NLP work, something human design related, or a quick win mini course just to help you show up for yourself and get really honest and do the thing, right? Do the thing, build your own awareness and love and do the thing. And then every Monday, I drop an intuitive journal prompt designed specifically to help you connect with your own awareness and intuition. And I pull that from human design transits. So what that means is that energy is actually alive and active for everyone in the world within that week. So you can do that however you want. If you're not a journaler, that's okay. You can just talk about it. You can just think about it, sit with it. You can create community, have conversation around it, or you can journal it, speak out loud, you do whatever you want. That's what I love about all of this work is you have the opportunity to show up for yourself in whatever way you want, and it can be worthy and enough. You don't have to do it exactly the way I suggest or the way anybody else suggests, any mentors or anyone else. This is your chance to do what feels good and aligned for you. Take what you want, leave what you don't want. Most things aren't all or nothing, folks. Don't put yourself into that binary box. Lots and lots of possibility. So that's what you get in the Spark Collective for $8 a month. I would love to have you come and join us there. You can find all of those links in all of my bios everywhere. If you go to vickeryandco.com, you'll see the link for that as well. And then what else do we have going on? I'm on so many podcasts lately, having a great time. Oh my gosh, you guys. I have been manifesting so many wonderful dreams on my own podcast, Was It Chance, which is the show about taking intentional risk for creative success. Alan and I have a list of the most amazing guests to be interviewing. Last night we got to interview Vanessa Kelly. If you guys can see, if some of you can see over my shoulder, special edition collections of Red, White, and Royal Blue. She is the artist on that and so many other things. And I fangirled right out. We're interviewing Laura Love Hardin, the author of memoir, The Many Lives of Mama Love, later today. Just so many good things coming up. I'm really excited about that. So I hope you'll tune in to all of that. And before I let you go today, I want to pull a Create Brave card. The Create Brave cards are a deck of manifestation cards designed to help you make your dreams come true in unique and creative ways, to get out of the box. It's not about like this card is going to make your dreams come true. This card is going to help you think out of the box, be creative, be honest with yourself, really check in with yourself. I co-created these with my beautiful friend, Rachel Swanson. I adore her. Woo, y'all, that was our card. I adore Rachel. I don't know about you if you use affirmation cards or tarot cards or oracle cards. I shuffle until the card that is meant for me shows up, and usually it drops or it pops out. So here it is. I got to go down and grab it. And today's card is Untether. And I love this card. Take a step back and remove myself from the outcome. I take a step back and I remove myself from the outcome. Y'all, that's a really beautiful one. I love the artwork on this. Rachel did all of the artwork. What a talent, what a gift she is to the world. Untethering is about surrendering. It's about releasing that what it isn't for you anymore, what doesn't serve you, what you don't need in your life anymore. So with us, a deck of Create Brave cards, we have a guidebook, and I will read to you what the Untethered card says in the guidebook, because I just think it's so much fun. Untether. I take a step back and I remove myself from the outcome. Untethering from an outcome provides mental and physical space. Deeply surrendering doesn't mean that you don't care about the outcome. It simply means that you release your attachment to the outcome of the situation. You can believe in the greater good. Things are changing all the time, and this moment too will pass. Worry keeps us tied to all of the negative feelings and fears of what might be. Control keeps us locked into one way of looking at a situation when something much better might just be right around the corner if you untether and make room for new possibility. When your actions are guided by a sense of knowing, intuition, and service, and you're going to be more likely to stay focused in the moment and not worry about the future. Staying tethered to a future outcome creates a barrier to the present. You have the power to release all thought or energy that does not keep you in joy and gratitude. Do your best and then surrender. What is meant for you will not pass you by. So when I pull a card during the live show, I pull it for me, I pull it for you. I always like to see how it connects with the topic. And so surrender in relations to goal setting is such an interesting conversation, isn't it? How can we be goal focused, success focused, and also surrender? So this is a really, really beautiful card for this conversation, because surrendering doesn't mean that you don't show up. It doesn't mean that you don't set achievable goals. It doesn't mean that you don't go after the thing. It simply means that you may not be sure exactly how you're going to do it, but you're open to possibility. Surrendering means that you're going to go down this path, but if something better shows up, you're going to be ready to exchange, to pivot, to try something new. Untethering from a specific result makes room for something even better that maybe you never even could have imagined. So I love this card, and I love that it showed up for this live show, which was Beyond the Mind, the Art and Science of Setting Achievable Goals. In the Create Brave card book, the deck book, we have a prompt. a thing you can go out and do right now. What results or decisions are you anxiously awaiting? How would you feel if you untethered from a specific result and just trusted the process? Write out a list of items that you want to release and then read that list out loud. As you read the list out loud, allow yourself to physically or mentally take a step backward from that item and say, I trust the universe. I release myself from the outcome. Oh, it's so much fun. I love it. I'm so excited to have been able to share this space with you today. Thank you for being here. If you are new, if we haven't met before, come hang out. If you go to vickeryandco.com, you will see all of my social links. But wherever you found me, you can keep following me here. I'm happy to be here sharing this space with you. I am back every Thursday at 11 a.m. Central to share one new way you can step out of fear and into bravery, show up for yourself, learn to like, love, and trust yourself in beautiful ways. I invite you to join us in the Spark Collective, an $8 a month membership designed to help you show up for yourself in small, accessible, easy, bite-sized ways, just a few minutes a day, just a couple times a week. Absolutely worth it. Would love to see you there. And don't forget to tune into Was It Chance, the podcast about taking intentional risk for creative success. We have so many amazing conversations coming up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm Heather Vickery, reminding you today and every day to go out and choose bravely. And I look forward to seeing you all in so many other places. Make your dreams come true, friends. Seek joy. Trust yourself. You are worth it. You are born worth it. Bye now.